Hi everybody, today I want to talk with you guys how I have used manifestation, robotic affirmations, and visualization to help me stay positive during cancer and cancer treatment. But before I get started, if you are new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. My name is Marylise. I love to talk about all things manifestation and specifically the law of assumption, 10K affirmation challenges, and robotic affirmations on this channel. So today is going to be another real and raw video, and I don't have this scripted, and so I'm just gonna start from the beginning. And earlier this year, I had made a goal to go ahead and put my health as one of my number one priorities. And I had a few different things that I needed to take care of. I had a lump on my neck. I was also feeling just really tired a lot. And so I wasn't too worried about it, but I knew it's something that I needed to take care of. And so I went to the doctor in April, and in May I went ahead and had the lump removed surgically. And about a week later, my phone kept ringing, and it was the doctor calling to let me know that I had actually had cancer. And at that moment, I feel like I had entered the biggest time warp. I, at that moment, understood again what it felt like to completely jump states. And so it was kind of funny to me because, like I said, this year I set out for my health to be my absolute number one priority. And at that moment, when the doctor called, nothing else in the whole world mattered except for my health. And so I knew I was about to embark on like my biggest health journey yet. And I've never had anything physically wrong with me, including like a broken bone. I've never had anything pain-wise except for bearing one child 20 years ago, and that's it. And so it was just kind of weird to me. I was like one of the healthiest people that I know. And immediately I just thought, like, how am I going to alchemize the situation? How am I going to be able to turn this around into something positive? And so I went and saw the doctor for the consultation, and he let me know that the treatment for this cancer was going to be surgery. It was going to be having my thyroid completely removed and also having my neck dissected. And that was going to be in a matter of about 3 to 4 weeks that would take place. And so I went ahead and scheduled it and just jumped right in. I wasn't really that concerned about the surgery, maybe because I didn't really know what I was getting into. And so I went ahead and planned and prepared as best as I could. And I had my surgery. It was a 6-hour long surgery. It's here is the incision, and it goes all the way up to behind my ear. And so I went ahead and woke up and immediately felt some of the worst pain that I had ever been in my entire life. I could not move my head left or right. I could not raise my arm or my shoulder. I couldn't speak right. I couldn't swallow right. I felt like I had entered into a completely different body. And so over the next couple weeks, I would enter some of the most challenging times of my life recovering from that surgery and the pain that I would go through daily. And so I would lay there in my bed, and I would be in so much pain. And what I would do was I would just robotically affirm over and over that I was completely healed and healthy, over and over again, until I'd fall asleep most of the time. And so I did tons of robotic affirmations, just claiming the health, the state of the health that I knew I wanted to be in. And I also would visualize myself in my most healthiest state. Every single day I would do that. And I had went through a lot of different experiences due to having cancer. I would have to go to the hospital and to the doctors quite a bit during the process, and I had to give blood various times. And this is something that's really huge to me, is that I am, or in the past, have had the assumption that I'm scared, frightened to have my blood taken. And usually when I do, I pass out, or it just ends up in me being very sick, feeling terrible. I leave crying. There's just been incident after incident where it has gone wrong. And so me having this new disease, I had to find a way, I felt like, in my head, to be able to endure this, because if not, I was going to go crazy. And so what I decided to do is I kept telling myself that once cancer is done, I was going to take myself to Honolulu. And so every time I went to go give blood, I would just lay there and put myself in the state of walking on the beach in Honolulu. And I did it every single time. And I cannot tell you guys how life-changing visualization has been during this process. I am not scared anymore. I mean, granted, I've, had some experience now with it in the past couple months, a lot more than I have generally, but it's just like every time now, it's been such a good experience over, just being able to really put myself in that state. I go to Honolulu every time I get my blood taken now. And so that has been so powerful for me. And I just want to let you guys know that it took me about 8 weeks to fully heal from the pain in my neck. And I did get my scan and results back, and they were great news. I am free from having any medical appointments until the end of the year. I have great lab work. Everything is basically perfect. And so I just feel like having, going through this experience and using these affirmations and visualization to really, really try to keep myself positioned in a mentally good state has been so effective just in everyday life. And this is just something that, for anyone going through a physical element, disease, pain, I just really encourage you to, as much as you can, try to stay in the state of being healed, happy, whole, healthy, as much as you can, even in as much pain as you are in, just affirming it over and over to yourself. And visualizing yourself as the whole happy healed version of yourself, and then doing things that coincide with that, like taking care of yourself, getting enough sleep and rest, getting enough vitamins, taking walks every day, eating the right foods, manifesting just the best possible outcome for yourself. And so if you have any comments for me, please don't hesitate to write them down in the comment section. Any questions for me? I am an open book when it comes to this subject and what I have been through and shared with you guys. And I just want to share with you that my energy is back, and I am just feeling so happy and healthy and positive. And for anybody that is going through the struggle, just know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. There is a positive outcome for you too. And so, as always, please hit the thumbs up if you've enjoyed my video, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I love to share all of my life-changing stories with you guys on all of the crazy crap and situations that I've been through, and how I've been able to use affirmations and manifestation to keep myself in a positive mental state and manifest a positive outcome. And as always, I hope you guys have enjoyed my story and my video, and I will see you on the next one.